You have no idea how happy I am to be vlogging from home. No more travel for a while. Super excited. I'm just happy to be home. The twins have a soccer tournament. No problem. Doesn't even bother me. Really happy to be watching soccer all day. This, as you've seen 1,000 times, is the site of the Mendocino Coast 50K that I direct. I launched registration November 1st, sold out in 3 frickin' days. 3 frickin' days. Just took a nice dip in the cold river, nice little soak, little cold therapy, feeling really good. I got my bare feet on. And before I go any further, see this shirt you guys have seen 1,000 times? My nutty nut nut. This video, I'm doing a giveaway for the first time ever of one of these shirts, a nutty nut nut shirt, randomly chosen from one of your comments. You have to comment to this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, but I'm just saying, comment on this video. It will be chosen completely randomly, but you gotta comment. And if you win, I'll contact you, get your shirt size, and send it to you, no matter where you live. Now I'm going to get a coffee and get Lisa a soy cappuccino.
It looks great on you.
Soccer tournament is over. See this soccer field behind me? It's at the Mendocino High School. I gotta show you guys. This is a soccer field, and now look at the view from the soccer field. It has to be easily one of the best views of any soccer field ever, but here's where it is. On the edge of this. How beautiful is that, right? Back home, and we have a special wine mushroom dinner at the Stanford, and we're having like a real date at where I work. But still, it's fun, right?
Sure.
It's fun
For work.
Yeah.
What
What you do in my vlog? I always know.
So do us last and last.
Well, that was good.
That was good.
Did you enjoy?
Yes.
Wine pairings, mushroom dinner. We have 5,000 species of mushrooms in Mendocino County, which I think is kind of amazing. Yeah, I know. Sunday morning, we are going to breakfast at my in-laws, and this entire breakfast was conceived and crafted around the existence of this. It's maple syrup that was aged in a bourbon cask. It's about as good as you think it might be, and because we bought this, we decided to craft an entire breakfast around it, and that's where we're going right now, walking down to my in-laws. Lisa is already there with the pancake batter. It's all so very exciting. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Alright. Nina, my baby, had a sleepover last night. How are you, sweetness?
It's good.
Well, that was quite lovely. And now it's the exciting life of the rest of my day. Maury, where are you going? Come back here, baby. Come back here. Come back here. That horse loves me. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about drugs. I really, really am. But look at what I got in the mail from a podcast listener. It's a nutty nut world, and we just live in it. Enjoy. And then sent me, look, a bag of nuts. Bag of different nuts. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. And they're very, very good, I have to tell you. Nailed it. It is my firm belief, oh God, I just spilled frickin'. It is my firm belief, and this is not a joke, that human beings share and have way more in common than not. Especially in the health and happiness realm, like especially. We all want to be happy. And I think we all have a desire, at least physically, to be healthy. It is wired into us. Just did an episode recently on my podcast called Hardwired. It's part of our natural design. We do best in sort of a healthy, happy, low stress state. That's humankind wide. So we can talk about our differences and we can talk about freaking protein, or we can just settle on the fact that we're all trying to live the best lives we can. I kind of see all the things that we do to give ourselves pleasure as drugs. I think it's bear with me. I think it's kind of a healthy way to look at it. I think we're all looking for a hit. I think we're all searching for things that give us that kind of jolt as much as possible. So I thought today I would list out my top, let's say, 5 favorite drugs in my life right now. Family and friends, top of the list. It's all one. I'm gonna count it as one. It's like family. The people in our lives, the relationships, the things that we get, in my opinion, for me, the most joy. I get the most joy out of the time. I can look back in my entire life, and the most bestest, and that's grammatically correct, most bestest times have been with people in my life, family, friends. It's what I long for. I've just gone past it. I've just finished up a month of travel, so I'm very much missing my family, Lisa and the children, my in-laws, everybody, my friends. It's just good to be back. The Stanford Inn, like all that stuff is just like, that's the core thing. Number 1 drug, boom. Podcast, YouTube videos. These are drugs. I do them because I love them. I love connecting, not in the physical realm with my family, but with people all over the world. It's a drug. I get high off it. I love it. It keeps me coming back every week. I get amazing emails from people all over the world that are getting helped by what I talk about here every week and in my podcast. I get high off it. Sorry, but I do. Healthy eating. It's a drug. Eating healthy makes me feel great, gives me the energy I need to do all the other things that I want to do in my life, and I don't get sick, so I can frickin' show up and do the things I want to do. That's another drug. That's 4. While carrying an espresso. Running, going on runs. It's a drug. I love it. It gets me high. It feels great. It gives me that jolt of energy, much like healthy eating. There's my top 5. Family/friends, podcast, YouTube videos, healthy eating, running. Those are the drugs I take most days. Those are the drugs I take most days. That's a drug too, just FYI. I'll have a beer on occasion. That's drug too. Guess what else is drug? Freaking drugs. Back in the day, music. Still a drug for me. I still love playing it. It gives me that jolt in my life. I dig it, but it's not, my top 5 right now, just kind of where my life is right now. It's just not in my top 5. But here's really, really what I think. We're all chasing that high. We are all looking to get high. I think it's a healthy thing to look at it that way, because then we can just be like, okay, what are the things that I'm using to get high most days? And here's the other thing. We are defined by others by the drugs we take most days. And even more important than that, and probably way more important than that, is we define ourselves by the drugs we take most days. We define ourselves by the things that we do in our lives that make us happy. I think that's a good thing, but I think it's a good thing to acknowledge and be aware of, so you can assess that for yourself and know if you're taking the drugs that are getting you the highest long term. So yeah, we're all drug addicts. We all want that next hit. And if you think what I'm saying is nutty nut, fine. Freaking comment on this video. And you get one of these shirts, not the gray. I sold out of the gray ones. I think I have like a couple extra larges left, but not much. You're gonna get it in blue. But comment, 100% random. I'm not playing favorites. I'm just gonna kind of go that one, and then I'll contact you somehow, and then send you a freaking shirt, right? Good, so good to be home. All right, you guys, back to business.